Seattle, the math says the Mariners are still afloat, which amounts to being clinically alive, because their pulse now barely registers. A nightmarish collapse in the fourth inning Wednesday sent the Mariners to an 86 loss to Texas at Safeco Field. The Rangers scored 7 runs in fourth, thanks to 3 walks, 2 errors and a round-order grand slam. It was too much to overcome, although the Mariners did get the go-ahead run to the plate in the 7th inning. A base-running mistake by Ben Gamel in the 8th inning didn't help either. We've got to play better baseball, manager Scott Survey said. You're not going to the playoffs if you continue to make errors and don't execute in crucial situations or make pitches. That's just where we're at. That's the reality of it. Desperately in need of a September surge to avoid extending their postseason drought to 16 seasons, the Mariners have instead lost 5 in a row. At 74-78, they are 4 games under .500 for the first time since the All-Star break. While the Mariners remain 4 games behind nosediving Minnesota in the race for the American League's final wildcard berth, they have just 10 games remaining and must jump past 3 other clubs to get to the Twins. Further, while Minnesota has lost 5 of its last 6, it closes the season by playing 7 of its 10 remaining games against Detroit, which has lost 33 of its last 44. A very faint pulse. Everything started fine Wednesday for the Mariners, who took a 10 lead with 2 outs in the 3rd inning on Mitch Haniger's 14th homer of the season. Haniger turned on a 96 mph fastball from Texas starter Andrew Kashner on a 12 count and sent a drive into the seats above the line scoreboard down the left field line. Felix Hernandez had, at that point, retired the first 9 Rangers in order, but that ended when he began the disastrous 4th inning by walking Delino to Shields. The Mariners' defense then betrayed Hernandez, who wasn't nearly as sharp when pitching from the stretch with runners on base. I was different from the stretch than from the windup, he said. So maybe that was the problem. Shin-Soo grounded a single to right, and, when Haniger bobbled the pickup, Shields went to third. Elvis Andrus then hit a slow chopper that third baseman Kyle Seager mishandled for another error. Had Seager made a clean pickup, he appeared to have a play at the plate on Shields, who instead scored the tying run. A walk to Adrian Belter loaded the bases with no outs before Nomar Mazara grounded and 0-2 changeup into center field for a two-run single and a 31 lead. I lost my command a little bit, Hernandez said. I was missing, but I was missing down in the zone. 3 walks and a couple of base hits. Hernandez 55 struck out Joey Gallo, but exited after he reloaded the bases by walking Robinson Chirinos. In came Andrew Albers, who surrendered a grand slam to the Oder on a 12 slider. Middle, Albers said. Hung it. You know he's going to swing. He's an aggressive hitter. That's got to be a better pitch. There's just no excuse for that. That's a pitch that just can't happen in that situation. The Rangers led 71. Kashner 10-10 held the Mariners to 3-run in 6 innings before 4 relievers closed out Texas's victory. Alex Claudio got the final 6 outs for his 10th save.